Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius February 2, 2023. The moon spends the day in your work and service sector, stirring an emotional need to contribute and produce. Work and health matters can be in stronger focus again today. It's a time when you thoroughly enjoy piecing things together. Quiet or solitary activities suit you perfectly and may even bring out your best today. Still, people don't necessarily know what they want today, and that can include you. Your curiosity is strong today, but another part of you prefers to remain in the background. Indecision is possible. Mercury retrograde has very clear and specific acts. Luckily, he will close the chapter on his recent tricky business and turn the page. This is because he is joyously charged up and thinking properly with his eyes on the horizon, as he will soon finish his post-shadow phase. If you've had any misaligned connections with your personal or romantic life, now is the time to forgive and forget, or at the very least clear the air. Don't dwell on the past. It cannot be changed. You are the master of your destiny and are always co-creating your future with the cosmos above. Work and money should be going pretty well. You may feel like the universe is conspiring in your favor today as the sun in Aquarius trines the moon in Gemini. The airy trine is mentally and socially stimulating, so you may realize how good your work life is when interacting with others. Someone may say something that puts your own professional and financial security into perspective. This may help you redefine your outlook on your money matters, values, and job. You could even be inspired to do something new too. Having the moon not only in your work sector but bringing things together across the income, work and career fronts as Saturn moves into his final 5 weeks in your income sector is more than a fleeting advantage. The moon is connecting with planets that will help escort this powerful planet into the final steps of a nearly 3-year visit, giving you the confidence to stand your ground and, when it comes to what you deserve, do whatever it takes for as long as it takes. The position of the heavenly bodies will make you a highly sought-out individual this week. People intuitively sense your wisdom and will knowingly or unknowingly ask that you help them with their problems. You must be aware of this so that you can keep track of your own energy level. You tend to become exhausted without realizing it. Set yourself a bedtime this week and don't fail to meet it. Limit your availability to others after dinner time so that you have time to center yourself before bed. Work is going to be the main thing on your mind, to be sure. Whether it's paperwork that's piled up to the ceiling, or half of the house is falling apart and needs repair, you're sure to have the energy to get it all done in short order. Just be sure that you don't overdo it and strain yourself. If you wind up getting hurt, things will fall behind again. Just having the moon in your work sector in the heart of the working week is an advantage, and especially after an alignment with Mars yesterday. This is the moon's first visit since Mars' direct turn ended his longest retrograde phase here in 8 decades, and with the warrior planet of the cosmos having already spent long enough cooling his heels, he is ready to get things moving. As well as sharpening your instincts and acting as a trigger, the moon is also acting as a bridge to further resources on the income and career fronts. With the moon not only returning to your relationship sector tomorrow but coming full circle from a full moon 4 weeks ago, Venus, the planet of love, is standing by and ready to give this a voice. Venus wasn't able to help during a full moon that may have put a balance between your personal and relationship needs to the test, but this time, in her first full week in your communication sector, she is on a mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice. Our eyes in the sky. The moon is in Gemini today, which means that it's asking us to use our brains to make intellectual decisions instead of emotional ones. The Gemini moon likes to solve problems, even providing 2 solutions to every issue at hand. We could be extremely curious and want to understand things on a deep level, but we might have to turn over many rocks and investigate many situations before we find the clarity we need. You feel impatient, on edge, unable to relax. It's particularly difficult to find any peace. If you're normally calm and well-balanced, this is the stimulation you need to put plans you have been thinking about for a long time into action. With such an enterprising attitude, you may be overstretched. If you feel on edge, allow yourself the peace you need. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. In the pre-dawn hours, the Gemini moon sextiles Chiron in Aries, helping us inspire others to find their healing path. We may have devoted a great deal of time and energy to addressing our wounds, past pain, or traumas from childhood that we've never fully resolved. Indeed, we may not recognize the progress we've made until we are sitting with another, offering offhand advice. People now look to us for guidance because they know we have faced a personal trial. We may feel ill-equipped to share our experiences because we still feel as though the pain is raw. Yet we should give ourselves credit now. We have learned a lot and we have come a long way. And we have lots of knowledge which others can benefit from. Be an inspiration for someone today. You never know the impact you can have on another's healing journey through a kind word or by holding space. You expect too much and as a result become rather impatient. You need to take a step back in order to avoid unnecessary mistakes. Practicing restraint is of paramount importance, otherwise you are easily misunderstood. Be ready to accept suggestions from others. The stress you feel adversely affects your confidence. Get some exercise, take enough time out for yourself. There is no reason for you to relax. Give your body the workout it deserves. You notice how your vitality has a positive effect on the people around you. Build on your strength and energy. If you encounter a period of stress in the future that requires you to be as fit as possible, you're prepared for all eventualities. The cosmic weather is then exceedingly quiet until just before midnight, when the Gemini moon squares off with Neptune in Pisces, stimulating confusion. We misinterpret something we hear or read, and are quick to jump to a conclusion. Something in the media or news may hijack our better judgment, causing us to react impulsively. We are actually missing an important piece of the story. Bad actors might see us in our vulnerable state and know that we are susceptible to manipulation tactics and deceptions. Don't make any important decisions based on the facts that you have now. In the light of day, they will reveal themselves to be clever fiction.